Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So when you know it's bad when the studs are now coming out saying how they done got tired. They tired of y'all. So whose fault is it now? Since y'all like to blame men for all the relationship problems, the reason why y'all are not happy in these relationships is because the men are doing man stuff. You know, they're not paying attention. They're not doing this. They're not providing. They're not, they're not doing anything that women want done. And they're making the women unhappy. So what happens when the lesbian relationships fail? Y'all are both women. There are no men. Okay. Let's listen to what the young lady has to say.
What's up? I'm a stud. I like girls, but I think I'm finna start dating men. And let me tell you why. So I've been out here dating, and I just find that I date a lot of these femmes, and it seems like they looking for a parent instead of a partner, bro. Like, and I love spoiling my women. I love paying for stuff. I love taking them on dates and getting them flowers and make sure they're good in every way, make sure they're safe, opening the door for them, all that. I love that stuff. But it seems like I can't get any spoiling in return. Nobody wants to play that role. I'm getting girls flowers, taking them on these crazy dates, and you know, them real good, at the end of the night, make sure they get home safe, getting them all of this and getting nothing in return. Like, I don't know if girls are fake gay, but they don't even want to, F back. Like, they don't even want to back. Like, am like, what? I be trying to ask girls, like, are you gay for real? Like, are you gay? Because you act like, you know what I'm saying? It even come down to the conversation. I be carrying the conversation, asking them questions, figuring out what they like and what they don't like. And they don't ask nothing back. Like, and I asked this one girl, like, why don't you ask nothing about me? And she said, I'm just trying to see for myself. What? Like, if I'm paying for everything, I'm doing all the transportation, I'm initiating everything, the least you could do is a little or something, or bring me some flowers, walk to the gas station, give me a bag of chips. I'm not asking for a lot, but it seems like I am, because I can't get anything out these girls, and not everything is about this. But if you're not finna do this and make sure that I'm satisfied, then you have to pay for something. You're gonna have to pull up. You're gonna have to give me something, some blunts, some alcohol, or something. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, you rolling up every once in a while ain't even enough no more. It's not enough. Like, I need the full experience the same way that I'm giving you. And I just feel like with a man, like, he's automatically expected to do things, put stuff in motion, pay for stuff, all of that stuff. And I know if I had a boyfriend, I would reciprocate his energy and treat him really well, because I already have that in me as a masculine presented person. And honestly, I'm not even masculine. Like, I'm kind of STEM. Like, I'm kind of STEM. I like to switch it up. Like, I like to be masked most of the time, but I will put on some lashes and a cute outfit and everything like that. So that part of me ain't feeling the not getting nothing in return. It just got me like overwhelmed, and as a giver, I need me a giver, and maybe I just haven't found her yet. But it's making me think like maybe I'm on the wrong side, because at least I know with a man I'm supposed to get some type of spoiling, because right now I'm not getting nothing, and it's making me want to switch. So anybody that's out there, let me know if I'm tripping. Studs, am I out there? Y'all feeling like let me know if I'm tripping, bro.
Okay. So, I mean, when you got the studs questioning the whole thing, just to answer her question, is she like, is y'all gay for real? A lot of these chicks are not. They are not lesbians. They just don't have any morals. So the sexual depravity, they'll deal with a woman doing something to them, but they don't necessarily be lesbians in the first place. So this is why you can't get reciprocation from a lot of them in that regard, because they can't even see themselves doing that, because they're not attracted sexually to women in that way. They're not, they in their minds, if it happened, if they let a woman do it to them, that's different than doing it to a woman. So a lot of these chicks is capped on just about every level of being a human being that you could be capped on. And this is how they're getting left behind by everybody. Good men are leaving them behind. The women are leaving them behind. The hyena males don't have a choice. They're tired of it, but they don't have a choice. They're in the boneyard too, so they're gonna always deal with it because they don't have nowhere else to go either. And so that answers that. These chicks don't really be gay for real. They be calling themselves fed up with men, and so they're gonna try women. That, to me, that's not really being rainbow. I mean, it is because of the action that you taking, but at the same time, that ain't really how you feel. You know, because there's too many of these chicks that have babies, number one, and like new babies, like little bitty babies, like not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, a lot of y'all, even some of the studs ain't really gay like that. But might be a different conversation. But these women are not in for reciprocation. So if the men are not to blame, since there are no men involved in a lesbian relationship, who do y'all blame for how y'all act? Whose fault is it? Because she's saying she's putting on the full, she's performing the masculine role, or what is perceived to be the masculine role. So I'm going to be the one to initiate the dates. I'm going to be the one to pay for the dates. I'm going to be the one, you know what I'm saying, to buy you things and take you places and da 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 da. This is what traditionally the men are expected to do on dates and so forth and so on. So she's saying she's taking up that part. But the girls are not taking up any part, not even being interesting and having good conversation and question asking and things of that nature. That's because these chicks don't have a brain. So they can't think of no questions to ask. Nothing happens. Not only does nothing happen in their lives, I'm going to tell you why a lot of these chicks don't have good conversation, because they don't read. You don't have a good conversation when you filled yourself with Instagram and TikTok. When you have filled your brain with Instagram posts, TikTok posts, you know what I'm saying, reality TV, and just a bunch of foolishness is what they fill themselves up with. They don't have anything to regurgitate. They don't have anything to regurgitate. They don't have anything to say to nobody about anything that's worthwhile, that's worth listening to, right? They don't have anything. Because if you were to read, if you were to read, or if you were to focus on anything other than the foolishness of pop culture, the foolish music, things of that nature, you would have something to talk about. If you kept abreast on the different things that were going on in a society or going on in your environment, you would have something to talk about. But so many women are so focused on foolishness, transactionism when it comes to dealing in romantic situations, cash apps, and so enwrapped in whore culture and being whores and, you know what I'm saying, the sex part of everything. And they so wrapped up in that there is nothing else that they could do. It's nothing to talk about. This is why they don't have anything to talk about. So if the guys are wondering why these women are so boring and they don't have nothing to talk about, that's why they don't have nothing to talk about. Because even when they talk to each other, it's about that type of foolishness, gossips, and, you know, talking about this person and that person and backbiting people and laughing at people and get mad at people and, you know, how somebody did them wrong and, you know, all of that. They busy themselves. They busy their minds with that kind of stuff. So when they busy their minds with that type of stuff and fill themselves up with it, all that is able to come out is foolishness. And when they encounter someone or encounter a situation that doesn't fit, that conversation don't fit, this is why they don't say anything, because they don't have nothing else in the chamber. This is why a lion, again, I be giving y'all the ways in which to differentiate a lioness from a hyena. Lionesses do other stuff. We do stuff. So we actually have a hobby. We actually have things that interest us. We actually have things that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to write. I like to read. I like to, you know what I'm saying? Like I like to make things. I like to, you know, I like nature. I like animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even be having nothing that interests them outside of social media and vapid conversations that don't fit the scenario, don't fit the criteria. And so this is why y'all always be having to carry the conversation with a chick, because she not thinking about nothing. That's her head empty. Lionesses' heads are not empty. We have things that we like, and we're more than willing to talk about those things. Now, whether or not you're interested in those things may be a different story, but we actually do have interests. So, you know, we actually do have interests. So this is interesting, because she's making every complaint that the men have been making for years now. She's saying everything, every single thing. So, she's saying everything that the men have been saying. Honestly speaking, if she carried some of that same energy in terms of wanting to reciprocate and things of that nature, actually she would make a girlfriend for a guy. She actually would. And she's not ugly. She's got the little masculine thing going on, but you could tell she not ugly. You could tell if she put on, you know what I'm saying, some girly clothes and put her hair up in a girl style and stuff like that, take the hat off, you could tell she's gonna be cute. So she probably would be actually a good girlfriend, because she know how it feels to not have things reciprocated to her. And she said something else too, that her femininity, her feminine side, right, wants to be given things, because no matter what you do, no matter what you say your orientations is and all this kind of stuff, feminine energy is the same. She's a female. So it doesn't matter how masculine she try to present or act. The root of her nature is feminine. So she has a female nature, and feminine energy is receptive, not provisional. We are the receiving energy. We're the vessel energy. And so she wants her vessel filled. Not going to get it filled with these chicks. Poor thing. I hope she find some guidance and find her way. But anyway, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, is the Crimson Cure. And this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.